Hello, Leo, and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. How are you doing? My name is Betsy, and I'll be your host for today. This is going to be for the week ahead, Leo, for the week ahead. This is just a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. Please like, share, subscribe. Really helps my channel, and it helps you to get notified. Hit the notification button. You get all my new stuff that's coming out. So Leo, for the week ahead, I did pull out a couple cards for you already, just to set out a general precedence for the reading. I got a card for you and I have a card for them. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Leo. For you, I got commitment. For your other person, I got Ghostlands in reverse. So right now, I feel that you are okay to mend fences. You're okay to offer that olive branch. You're good to offer that emotion, offer that love, and devotion to whoever it is. Could be friend, family, coworker, whatever, whoever is in your life that you feel this is resonating with. But I feel that there's a sort of commitment, a sort of forgiveness. It's kind of water under the bridge for you at this point. I don't think that it really bothers you anymore. I'm not feeling that you would be bothered if this person came around or never came around again. I feel like it's kind of that vibe. I think that you are open to, at this point, you're open to allowing this person to come in and give their apologies or whatever. I just feel like you're more on the receiving end of things rather than like the giving part of saying sorry. I don't feel like that this is your fault. If that makes sense. If it is your fault, then like I said, feel free to swap the characters around, and this would be you actually, or this would be the other person. Now your other person, while you are here okay to, take an apology, maybe have some coffee with them, offer your forgiveness, whatever the case may be, you're good. You are okay emotionally. You don't care either way. Like I said, you have a lot of people backing you up. You have a lot of, if not people, you have a lot of your guides really backing you up and really just letting you know that you're okay. You're going to be okay. Whatever happened with or without this person is going to be, you're going to be fine, right? And then this person that you're dealing with is coming in as the Ghostlands. So this in reverse. So with Ghostlands in the upright, this is, living in the today, not living in the past, not living in the future, not living in, living in today. And so with this in reverse, I feel like there's a blockage with you needing to, with this person needs to really stop thinking about the past. Like they completely dwell, and it's like, when you do something really retarded and then you're like laying in bed or you're like just sitting there and then it pops in your head and you're just like, oh man, like it's that vibe. This is how this person is feeling when it comes to you for some reason. Like you're good, you don't care what they did. Maybe that, it's not even anything to do with like a fight or like we'll get into that, but it could just be like maybe this person did something super embarrassing or maybe made a fool of themselves. They could have been trying to extend themselves to you, like wanting to get to know you or something, and then they like came to hit on you and whatever, and it like you just made them feel stupid. For some reason, they just have, I don't know what it is, but they have like this moment. They could have just really fucked up, and then they're just like, oh my God, like, oh, I'm so retarded. So retarded. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? But you're just kind of like, I don't even care. Like, you're making this really weird, you know? Don't make this weird is like how you are. You're like, come up and talk to me, come up and apologize. I don't give two shits, you know? Or, you know, you're okay to accept the apology, or accept you're wanting to work things out with this person, and this person's just kind of keeps like replaying this scenario that they had with you in their heads for some reason. They're just like replay. And it's honestly just like they're just frozen in time. They can't move on from it. They can't get it off of their mind. Something happened with them to where they were just like, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. They could have like completely overreacted about something, and they were just like, all right, I made a fool of myself. Like, they're never gonna forgive me. I really fucked up this time. You know, I really messed it up this time. And they're just kind of like, crap. But I don't feel that you're too mad about it. I don't know. We'll get into that. So let's get started, guys. Okay. We have coming in with good news. Leaving old stuff behind and really committing to yourself, really being that vibrant person. You could be finally coming back to your normal self. Like, you could have learned something, and like I said, just let it go really quick, like it didn't bother you. I think that it maybe hurt your feelings. It was something that obviously they knew that you were going to be upset about, or they knew that you were going to have some sort of reaction to, or they wouldn't have been embarrassed. You know, they wouldn't be like retrieving like they are right now. So that's just what's trying to come out. Let's get a past for you. What's the past for you? Past for Leo, past in this situation for Leo. What's the past situation for Leo? Past. So feeling a little defensive in the past. You could have felt defensive towards this person. Maybe that's why they're kind of like cringing, because something happened to where you were just you've like had your guard up in the past. So we'll clarify with my other cards. What's the present? Yeah, presently right now you're just healing. You're doing your own thing. You're tending to your needs. You're in this healing nature. You probably blocked some people. You could have blocked this person. You could have just like been really conscious of your own feelings, not wanting to be hurt. So you were almost not being totally honest with this person about yourself. Like, maybe you were holding stuff back, which isn't a problem. I mean, if you don't really know them, or if you don't really trust them, why would you tell them your life story? You know what I mean? So that's not anything that's like a flag or a red flag. That's actually very like mature and very smart of you to do, because you don't want to just let anybody indulge in your life. You don't want to just tell everybody your whole life story, and nor do people really want to hear your whole life story. You know what I mean? You kind of, when you start whining and crying and about your life, you tend to start annoying people. You know, they tend to take you as like the victim, and they can either start taking advantage of you, or they're just like annoyed with you. So right now you're really trying to do your own thing. You're tending to yourself, and you're just kind of like, if they want to come around, then they can come around. If they don't, I don't care. I don't really care anymore. It doesn't really bother me. You know, this person doesn't matter enough to me for it to care, or for me to care about it, you know. What's future? Get future for you. Like landed like right where you landed, right there on the end. Okay. So future, yeah, I feel like you're just going to be working on yourself. You're really trying to perfect yourself. You're trying to perfect whatever you're doing. Perfection in job, perfection in house, perfection in mind. Physically, maybe you're just like you've been lifting plates, and like just because these kind of like remind me of like plates, so you could be going to the gym working out, especially with this Temperance. She's healing, very healing nature. So make sure that you guys are staying hydrated. Make sure that you guys are, you know, this could also be, you could be secretly maybe trying to do like a show. You could be secretly maybe working out to take like pictures for your man, for like boudoir pictures. That could be something too. But you're really just trying to work on yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. You're committed to yourself. You have a commitment to yourself. You have a commitment to other people as well, but in the sense of you will not, you're slowly starting to realize, or quickly starting to realize, wherever you are at in the spectrum, that you can only stretch yourself so far. I feel like in the past you could have stretched yourself so long, right? And there's points where that, you know, string broke, and you broke and started like, you know, these spiral of emotions, because you took on more than you needed to, or even should have. So right now you're starting to realize that, you know what, I don't have to do everything for everybody. I don't have to be there for everybody. I don't have to do this. I don't have to be this and this and this. And that is so 100% where you should be right now as well. Like, you should be working on you, working on your body, working on stuff like that. You could just also be secretly healing, you know, not just in your own mind, going through your own depression, and you're just secretly trying to fix yourself without like letting people know, you know what, I'm depressed, I'm sad all the time, I cry, I sleep, I don't know what to do. You know, you're trying to like take this in internally. And if it's that, then you really need to talk to somebody. You really, really need to express how you're feeling, because I don't want you to go into like suicidal thoughts, which right now I don't feel like you are. I feel like you are really working on yourself. But if you need the help, please, even if it's me, like, feel free to message me. And if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. You know, I can give you tips that I've encountered. I've never had suicidal thoughts, so I can't help you in that sense. If you are having suicidal thoughts, I really suggest you going to the emergency room, going to see a psychiatrist, because it's something that you cannot help, that somebody needs to help you with. So I just, for whoever needs to hear that, I love you. We love you. Spirit loves you. You know, God, whoever you believe in, loves you. And we need you here. You have a contract here. You can't break your contract, okay? It's non-refundable. Can't go back. Like, please, like, we need you here. So let's move on to this other person. What's past energy for this other person? This other person feels stabbed in the back. Maybe they might feel, when you went into this mode, when you started pulling back, when you started blocking, when you started doing other things,
you know,
I feel
that girl touched sparkles with the elf sparkles.
So when you were on this blocking, like standing guard, really like waiting for something to creep behind that, you know, that little wall that you built, this person was like over here. Maybe they were thinking like, oh, they're lying to me, they're cheating on me, something's going on, you know what I mean? And or their past energy was lying, cheating, and stealing. You know, this person could have been lying, cheating, and stealing. Or they just, I feel more like they felt stabbed in the back for some reason. Like you moving, or you blocking them, you being distant, you maybe being guarded to the point where, like, you know, when somebody asks you a question and it's like almost like an accusation, and you're just kind of like, why are you asking me that? Like, why, what are you trying to insinuate, you know? I feel like this person is kind of like that mentality, thinking like the worst in everything. And so they're like, oh, they're doing this, or oh, they're doing that, or oh, they have somebody else, or oh, they lied to me, and they said they were going to be here, they said that they were going to do this, they said they were going to do that, and they never come through, and nobody ever comes through for me. And like, they're just like totally victimhood mentality right now. Like they're just completely being a victim. And this could be work related, this could be friend related, family related, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But this person is like coming in thinking that they were just like stabbed in the back, and they're just like, oh, you see the swords in my back that you did to me. It's like, I'm just doing me. Like, is that a problem? Is it okay if I go shopping? Is it okay if I go by myself? Or are you gonna be on my tit? Like, you know what I mean? Is it okay if you go do stuff by yourself? Is it okay if I give you a job to do and you can go do it? Or do I have to hold your hand through the entire process? Like, what are we doing? What's present energy for this person? What's the present energy for this person? So they're like, I'm done. They're like being totally dramatic about it. Or they just feel like this situation is toxic. Like this whole situation is just a toxic situation. They're just thinking the worst. You're lying, you're cheating, it's toxic, we're done, don't want to do it anymore. What about like they may want to quit, they may want to they may go to other family members and they're like, oh, so-and-so lied about this, so-and-so stole this from me, and da-da-da-da. And they're just toxic people. This person's just a toxic person, and you're just like, they're either super jealous of you, like this could be a sibling that's just like super jealous of you. Oh, they get all the attention, they just, you don't love me, and like just being totally drama queens about it. Or they're just like, to you, like, you don't love me, you don't care about me, you lie to me, you steal from me. And like, I see you working on your own stuff. Like I see you working on yourself and like doing you, you know? Excuse me. Okay, let's go future. So this person may come in with some sort of apology, but it did come out in the reverse. I'm getting both scenarios because I'm getting like strongly yes and strongly no on don't read it in reverse. So for some of you, this person isn't gonna try with you anymore. Like this person isn't gonna offer you invitations to come out. They're not gonna offer you invitations to go out to dinner. They're not gonna offer for you to come to the family dinner. They're not gonna offer you. They're just like, you know what, if you're going to be like that, if you're going to be so in your own little world and doing your own little thing, then go have your own little life. You know what I mean? Go have it without me. I'm done. And I'm done dealing with you and your self-care. Okay. I'm done with you and your self-care. You're just like, all right, whatever. So yeah, they're very much like living in the past. Like they just cannot get whatever the situation was a rest. They just keep going on and on about it. So let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify with my fairy deck. You know, you're working on your own projects, you're working on your own thing, and they could maybe feel like you just don't pay attention to them, like you don't care enough about them because you're really trying hard at work to do this show or do this job, or really just trying to get your own thing, you know, do your own thing, and you just need some privacy, and everybody needs that. And so this person just like totally took it the wrong way. So let's go ahead and clarify this blockage. Why were we blocking? Why were we on our guard? Like, why were you on guard? What were you so worried about? Like, were you worried about a fight? What were we worried about? Nine of Wands. What were we being defensive about? What were we Nine of Wands-ing about? This is Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. Walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't in the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So you could have, like, this could be an ongoing thing with you guys. Somebody could walk away, somebody walks away, and then someone comes back, and then somebody walks away, and then somebody comes back. And it's always to do with like somebody being blamed for, oh, you're cheating, and you may be cheating, you know, if you're cheating, then you're cheating. Or if you, but I more feel like you're just kind of like, I didn't know this was a commitment. I'm not sure what you want. Like, I don't know where we're at. I don't know what you want me to do in this job. I don't know what my position in this friendship, in this family. So the confusion, and like they just think the worst, and so immediately it's like, oh, I'm walking away, I'm leaving, I'm, you know, and that's what you're defensive about, is because I feel like you're on guard because something always goes down, something's always happening, so you're like always like, okay, well, I have my armor if I have to fight, you know, whatever it is. What is this healing temperance energy? Healing temperance energy. Healing temperance energy. We have the Seven of Wands again. So don't back down from what you believe, courageously standing up for yourself. So with that temperance, you know, you are healing yourself. You are taking control. You're not letting people come in and out of whatever this is. You're just like not letting it get to you anymore. You're not gonna allow people to like keep shoving you, keep pushing you around, keep what is it? Keep like poking you, you know, it's like poke. You do it enough, and I'm gonna sit here and backhand you, is what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, keep at me, keep bugging me, keep poking me, keep being an asshole, and I'm just gonna smack you. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it. So I've been working out, and see these guns, I'm gonna freaking punch you. You know what I mean? So this kind of like your attitude with people right now, you know, like, I'm healing right now. I am in my zone. So fuck with me and you will hear it from me. You know what I mean? So what are we working on? Eight of Pentacles. What are we working on? Eight of Pentacles. You're juggling a lot of things, you know, you're juggling work, you're juggling your emotions, you're juggling your fitness, you're juggling your diet, whatever you're doing, you know. You're juggling work, you're juggling things with other people and situations with other people. And so it's like you're trying to craft yourself enough to where you can be everywhere at the same time. But you can't. You can't be everywhere at once. No, nobody can, unless you're on a conference call. And then are you really there? If you have 7 other different conversations, like 7 other places, 7 other worlds, you guys aren't all on one phone call. You're not all on one conference call. Individuals. you're not going to hear what this person says when this person down here is talking, or these three people are talking all at once. It needs to be said that you cannot stretch yourself as far as you have been. Sorry, it's not happening. You can't do it. So you need to stop juggling all these things, and you really need to like start packing it down to a few things that you can actually accomplish and you can actually do in a timely manner. Because I'm sure you can take all these projects on, right? But all the projects that you have are just going to take that much more time to do, rather than just saying, yes, I can do this, da 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 da, finished, done. Here you go. Yes, I can take this, da 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 da, finished, done. Yes, I can do this, done. So really just don't commit to stuff that you can't do. And I know you want to be help, you want to help, you want to be that person that saves the day or whatever, but you can't. You're wearing yourself too thin. What is the Seven of Swords that this other person is going through? Seven of Swords for the other person. Seven of Swords for the other person. Yeah, they think that you're working with other people. Two of Swords and then the Prince of Cups. Like, they think that you have other people around. You're giving your attention to other people. You have another job. You have other friends. You have, your friends are coming into your family life, and you're picking your friends over your family. You're picking other people over your family, your job over family, whatever it is. They think that you are like working with other people. Working with somebody new, or they're worried. That's what they're worried about. That's like heavily on their mind. So what about this devil energy? What's up with this devil energy? The devil energy could be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, they think that this relationship is toxic. Like, I think that they were thinking you guys were going to start something. Yeah, like, I feel that you were kind of like, okay, I want to work on myself. I want to do this and I want to do that. Like, I want to be perfect for whoever it is that comes my way. I want to be perfect for the job. I want to be a perfect friend. Right now, I'm not. I'm depressed. I'm stressy. I'm depressy. And I'm not good. And so this person is like, oh, it's just this is toxic. Like, I thought that it was something that I could go for. I thought it was going to be, and this could be a Gemini Cancer cusp. This could be a Gemini. This could be a Cancer. But, and we have like, this is all major arcanas, guys. So this was like a heavy hitter for them. They felt this in the feels. Like, it hurt them. Whatever happened right now, this is how they're feeling, is they are like hurt by you. They're depressed. They are like stressing out about, some are stressing out about it. Some are not. Some are just like, I'm done with you. This could be also you switch scenarios around. But yeah, this person feels it. This is toxic. They wanted to move forward, or whatever it is came to light. It came in the spotlight. Somebody came rushing in about you and somebody else. They could have came in and rushed in about this other person with somebody else, or they could have came rushing in with like a rumor that was said about you, or they came in rushing in thinking that you guys were like an item and you never were, or they like rushed to judgment thinking that maybe like you wanted something with them, and they're just kind of like, oh, I don't want you. And you're like, I never said I wanted you. Like, what was this, And even if you did want them, I don't think that you were like overly like, I want you to be with me. I think that they just kind of like put it in their heads that you were like obsessed with them almost, or obsessed with the job, obsessed with their friendship, obsessed with whatever. So what is this Page of Pentacles energy? So yeah, this person is like, they're not going to offer anything right now. They're not offering anything because they're ready to like go out, party, be a little bougie bitch, kind of go all ham, go all out, and like do their own thing. They're gonna party, they're gonna be creative, they're gonna be hot, they're gonna be sexy, they're gonna be dancing, and whatever that means. So, how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? They feel like you are done emotionally with them, that you didn't invest in them emotionally, or you're like a fuck boy, fuck girl. You know, you guys are with other people and you're like doing all this other stuff, and they can't make a decision about you. They can't read you. They don't get you. It's like when they talk about you, they're just like, I don't get her. I don't get him. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're doing. Or your friend, you're like, your friend doesn't get you. They're like, I don't get you because I try to hang out with you. You don't want to hang out. You don't want to do nothing. Or the family, I don't get you. You know, you don't want to come to the family events. You don't want to talk to anybody. And you're just kind of like, because I'm working on myself. I just want to be alone, guys. I just want to be freaking alone. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? Okay, Leo, this is you having the strength. You feel that this person's too controlling. You feel that this person comes in, tries to control the situation, tries to put you on their time, tries to make you do stuff on their time, and if you can't, you know, if you can't match their timeline and what they're doing, then you're cheating, you're a liar, you're a stealer, you're like, you don't want to hang out with me, you don't even like me, you know? So it's like, okay, dude, calm down. Or that could be you, you know, but with you coming in the strength, this is you're coming in your own reading. And you seeing this person as obsessive, you know, if you're very obsessive, you're very controlling, you're very, very cheap, maybe. This person could be like super cheap. So are you guys going to come back together? Are you guys going to come back together? Yeah, I think that they'll come back just for the fact of like wanting closure, wanting that justice. Clarify this justice card, wanting to even out the scorecard. I don't know if good or bad. No, they want to come out of the conflict with you. That's good. They want to gain balance in this again. So even though right now they're acting like, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go party and I'm not inviting you to my ugly sweater party. You're not coming. Whatever it is, you know. They're going to come back and be like, okay, let's talk about it. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I wanted this. They're just like super upset about something right now. Why are they upset? Why are they so 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 upset? They're like overreacting right now. They're like overwhelmed with shit. The 7 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Swords. So this person is like over here just totally fighting with people. Like they're just like, I get the feeling of just trying to start fights. You know what I mean? Like this person is just like, seems to just want to start drama or want to start a fight, or like they're just like over the top with stuff. And then they make decisions to where they say stuff that they don't mean, or they say stuff that they regret in the end. And they're like, oh, I said what I needed to say though. But then they honestly like feel bad about it. They get hurt about it. And so that's why they're going to come back later and they're like, okay, let's talk about it. Even if they don't apologize, like they may not even be the type to apologize. They're just going to like come in and be like, listen, can we be cool again? Are we good? Like, They might beat around the bush and then just like try to message you again out of nowhere or whatever. But yeah, so this person is just like, they're acting like this because they're so guarded for some reason. They're just so guarded. They have like this defensiveness to them, and then they make decisions that they regret later. So this person is just like maybe super impulsive, especially with that Page of Wands. They're just like super, super impulsive. They don't think about it. Like if they're hurt, especially when they're hurt, their impulse like skyrockets. They just like don't even care. They don't care what people say. They don't care what people think. They're just like off the wall. And when you hurt their feelings, and so they like try to come and maybe even be a little bit like vendetta-y, come after you. So that is your reading, Leo. I love you guys. Have a great night. Please like, share, subscribe. Love you guys for all the support, all the comments. I am totally answering all my comments right now. I don't have a big enough audience to, it's growing. I'm growing and growing and growing. Like I can't believe how much it's, how many likes or how many subscribes that I do get every day that I am posting, and the views that are on are getting bigger and bigger. So thank you so much for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a good one.